this is a brag-worthy hand. An excellent example of how a member utilizes leverage in a bubble situation. Okay, so utilizing leverage is key. Now the leverage here comes from you are the chip leader. You have high blinds at 400, 800. You're on the bubble of, I believe it's a $15 18 man. Okay, and there is somewhat of a pressure here. Now I think if you're playing, say, like a $3 18 man, I don't think there's as much pressure because obviously 15 is higher up. But what I love about this, I love this because hero can call this person easily, can call this person easily. Now we know from the last video that perhaps I'm not going to call this person villain because they're a member on the site, so hero number 2 is over here, and apparently reshove's kind of wide, so that's what we've learned. But I absolutely love this, and if you guys aren't making raises like this, you're missing out on a little bit of something, because these are prime examples of situations where you can chip up and you can exercise that chip lead when you have the leverage here, utilizing the leverage, okay? Because of the blinds, your stack depth. I mean, what do you start the hand with? Look at that. How many big blinds is that? 12, 13? Like, that's great. I know people say, oh, you can't raise with 12, 13 big blinds. Yes, you can. And this is exactly how to do it. You have easy calls against 2 people behind you. You have 2 easy folds against people behind you. Yes, I'd still fold to the button. The cutoff in this hand. This is amazing, okay? And you don't need 7-8 to do this, okay? What your range should be here is any hand where you feel very comfortable calling this person and or this person, and that's your range. Now that may vary from person to person when you're watching this, but let me just give you some examples of hands I feel very comfortable with against those players. 5, 6 of spades, ooh, suited. 7-6 offsuit would probably be my bottom offsuit hand, so definitely the 8-7 offsuit. The 5-6, you might even be able to throw in like 5-4 suited if you want. Definitely like an ace-x, 10-9 offsuit, jack-9, queen-8 offsuit, stuff like that, just to give you an idea. So if I'm not a huge percentages guy, but if I had to say percentage, 50 to 60% of my hands, something like that, and I would want to see you get involved. Now, disclaimer, there's a few times when this is not successful. When the other people behind you, mainly the cutoff on the small blind, but especially the small blind here, when they're reshovers. Okay, so if you know that, then this is not a good time to raise. The second time when it might not be the best idea to raise here is when the small blind is a massive calling station. So I know we said this in the past, but if the small blind is a massive calling station, then this isn't going to be successful. However, if the small blind is one of those, I love to see a flop, but if I miss the flop, I would fold. If he's one of those kinds of people, go ahead and make this raise. That's fine. But this is definitely a great way to get more chips and win more pots, especially in bubble situations and high pressure situations. So this is all about utilizing leverage, ladies and gentlemen, and it should help a lot because these are very not allowed plays in sit and goes, I guess. You're not allowed to do these, but I think that these are great opportunities to pick up a lot more pots. Hope it helps.